Resilient movement. Vic chose me to speak on something that I've been working on for a very long time. I run an organization called Listen to Your Body, and I've only been doing it for 6 years. 6 years makes the anniversary for me, and I'll explain why. I grew up in a Sierra Leonean Black American home, and being different, everything in home was normal to me. But going outside to the rest of the public with the braids and the African clothes and all that stuff, it just wasn't popular. So I wasn't popular growing up. I wasn't, being different. And I was kind of made fun of a lot because my mother made our clothes with the African garb and, would have me going to school with all these braids, and I didn't look like anybody else, didn't have the perms and didn't have all that stuff. But that is what made me stronger as a person. I grew up with 5 brothers, only girl. I got beat up a lot, pushed around a lot, and then one day, one of my brother's friends decided, you know what, you should model for me. So Nadra was the first designer to ask me to model, and from then on, I modeled for a number of designers across the East Coast and in the South. And I even modeled when I had children. I was pregnant. I have 3 kids now. I had 2 daughters at the time that I was told that I had breast cancer. My 8-year-old, so I believe in nursing your children, breastfeeding, to make sure that they get the healthiest treatment that they could possibly get when it comes to being nourished and eating. And my youngest daughter was 8, and I went in to have a mammogram. The doctor said to me, you have calcifications in your breast. And I said, okay, but that's normal for women of color and younger women. We have dense breast tissues, and we usually have calcifications. But the pain of I was feeling as though I was engorged. So when you're engorged, when you're breastfeeding children, when you feel engorged, it just feels like your milk is filling up for the baby to feed. And my daughter was 8, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely wrong here. So they sent me for a CAT scan. CAT scan didn't show anything. They sent me for an for an ultrasound. Ultrasound didn't show anything. They sent me for a needle-guided biopsy, MRI. They couldn't do it because it was so close to my lungs. They didn't want to puncture my lungs. So then we had to wait a little. They sent me to another hospital where they put me in a machine, and they had to hang me down in the machine and inject my breast with dye and take the needle and take out some tissue to do a biopsy. And the doctor said to me, there's definitely something in there. We just don't know what it is. And at that time, I froze. My sister Jen was like, yeah, let's hop the bus and went to New York. We hung out for the weekend. That was November 21st, 2011. February 5th, 2012, the Pats unfortunately lost the game. February 6th, 2012 is when I chose to have them remove my right breast. So I now have implants. I didn't choose to have implants, but because of what I wanted for myself, they said if I had a lumpectomy is when they take just a small portion of your breast rather than the entire breast, but they said there's a 35% chance of it coming back if I had a lumpectomy. And I said, no, that's not gonna happen. I got daughters, I got stuff to live for. And I chose to have them take the breast. When they took it and they did the biopsies, they said you also had Paget's disease. So they took my nipple and they took the breast tissue itself, and they said, there's Paget's disease in the nipple. Had I only had the lumpectomy, I would have been in a worse state than what I am right now. So, fast forward and thinking about, life and the things that we do. I model for so many great designers. I've been around so many beautiful people and beautiful situations. But this humbled my entire life. You can't be superficial and thinking about, oh, I gotta look this way and look that way certain days when, it just for me in my personal life, I started to feel as though, this is not what makes me. A lot of people walk around and they have more visual disabilities, and we stare and we're like, wow, how could you live like that? And one of my cousins said to me, have you gotten used to yourself yet? And I was like, what do you mean used to myself? My body is my body, girl. I'm sexy all the time. Rest of I'm still doing my thing. I would have modeled tonight, but the time constraints, I couldn't do it. But I thank God. Like, God is the reason why I'm still here. God is my genetic resilience. God is the reason that I think, because when it all went down, the first thing I did was pray. And I prayed, kept praying and praying. Went to the hospital when I had the surgery. My brothers cried more than I did. And I was like, dude, really, man up. This is me. Come on now. But I say all this, not only just to share this is what my genetic resilience is just don't take life for granted. The people that are in and around you, the people that you love, don't take them for granted. And understand and know that if somebody's going through something, look at the people next to you and say, you know what, I love you. Even if you don't talk to each other all the time, at least let the people that you love know that you love them. Because you never know what's going to happen to somebody in the next minute, the next hour, the next second. Life is short. And, it's good to share love and show love. And I love the love that's up in this room right now because everybody is peaceful. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are sexy. Y'all are holding it down. And just remember to listen to your body. That's just the biggest thing. Listen to your body. When you feel anything going on, any aches, any pains, I know sometimes we want to think that we're hypochondriacs, but if you work a 9 to 5 and you have insurance, you get a physical for free once a year. Once a year. Make sure you take advantage of that, because all that money that you are spending in just being the money that they take in taxes and in health insurance that you have to have in the state of Massachusetts, you have to take advantage of that. You have to make sure that you're listening to your body and taking care of yourself. Just go and get that routine checkup. You get that dental, you get that health, that physical, and it's owed to you. But it's what you work for. If you're working on a regular basis for somebody else, take care of yourself. Take time for yourself. Get a massage. Go get your hair done, get your nails done. It doesn't have to be all the time, but do things for yourself, because we can't live to work. we cannot live to work. Okay? We cannot live to just work. We have to live our lives and understand that you have that one body. Take care of your body. Listen to your body. I have a Facebook page, Listen to Your Body. October, if you guys can just visit the page and make a donation. What I like to do, what I have been doing is sharing information with other breast cancer survivors, women that have had worse diagnoses than I have. We were able to raise $500 in order to give women who are not able to, who have had chemo and their hair is all gone. We were able to donate wigs, and we had them have makeup done and have mini makeovers for other survivors. And I want to do that more and more as the years go by. Every October I do an event called Listen to Your Body. It's either fashion, it's health, it's fitness, it's anything. It's not only for women, because men do get, it's 1% of men that get breast cancer as well. But it's out there and it's real, and cancer has affected a lot of people now more than ever. And I just want you all to listen to your body. Please go to Listen to Your Body October, donate. Listen to your body. Thank you.
You want to be a true superhero, a survivor, a champion. Do you want to be great also? You are great. We appreciate you. All right. A true story of resilience, challenge,